Ooh. Yo, 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 yo. Alrighty. So, a little bit late on the train here, but you know what? That's okay, because we got some fun testing to do today. And I know that a lot of testing has already been done. I understand, but we found a little loophole with Sargon, so we're gonna try it out, and I'm just gonna show the world today, and we're gonna do a little bit of Garrison testing as well. Let me send out the reminder to everybody that we are in fact live. Logo, what's going on, man? Ooh, hold on here. Alright, Here we go. Content alert. Let's see if we get everybody in here. I got some friends from 1981 helping me out with the testing today. So obviously big shout out to them. But if you have ever watched my content before, then you will know that I do a different type of testing. I don't believe in 1v1 testing, and even to a certain extent, I actually don't believe in 5v5 testing. The only testing that I have found to be actually accurate when comparing marches 1-to-1 is something that I call total output testing. Now, a lot of you guys might have heard me say that before, but essentially what total output testing is you're testing the absolute best case scenario of how much damage any single one commander can do when hitting its maximum amount of targets. And then second of all, you can do that same scenario, but while you're getting hit, to simulate, you taking AOE and attacking the open field and seeing how much damage it does on, 5 or 3 targets, however many it hits. So that to me, like, if I run that kind of testing, back through literally every meta pairing, like, you can see it with QSH YSG, with QSH ZL, you could see it with Herman YSG, you could see it with cab marches. So that's what we're going to try to replicate today. And yeah, hopefully it goes well. So we should have this set up. This is not clickbait, sadly. They did give Sargon AOE, and we're going to go over that today. So yeah, I think in general, do I think it's going to be some absolute meta breaker? I don't know. I had this euphoria last night where I was really thinking, like, how busted, I don't know why this has circle formation, but how busted would Sargon be paired with Achilles with Artifact? And the truth is it makes Sargon a little bit better than, like, a commander like Zugaleon, which, to be fair, means that it's a very strong commander. But and we'll go over this. ZL does 2,000 damage to 5 targets, reduced by 50% when it hits 5 targets, right? So this damage factor is 5,000 with a debuff. And what Sargon turns into, he does 2,500 damage factor plus 5,000. So he actually does 7,500 damage factor. But I don't really count that 2,500 because we all know that you don't hit a target for 5 seconds when you're in the open field. So let's say 6,500 damage factor active skill, which is really good. And I'll explain the math behind that a little bit later. But we're gonna hop in first to, where is it? To the Ark, which I think is being led by my farm. So I'm also going to hop in voice chat here with some of the guys to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. So hold on. All right, yo, can you hear me? All right. If you guys are good, we can get this going. In fact, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should just allow them to hear you and then mute the music? That might be easier. All right, let's see. Fuluk, you still there? I heard you talk, I think. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can get this to work. Alright, maybe? Doesn't seem to be working, but that's fine. QSH Sargon is insta 10 odd stacks everywhere. Yeah, but you still can't get around the fact that he doesn't essentially do any damage with his active skill. This kind of changes things. Okay, so hold on. All right, yo, Slick, you there? I didn't hear you. I'm gonna mute the music because for some reason I cannot hear you. Say that again? Okay, yeah, my music's just super loud. I want to see if I can mute the music and just get them to hear you, but for some reason it's not working. Okay, can you talk again?
Hello.
Okay, they should be able to hear you now, but I think you're pretty low. I'll turn you up. All right, you're
on his war lead mode, so he's a bit quieter.
Yeah, he's a little bit quieter. Okay. We should be good. They should be able to hear you, but it should be pretty low. Anyway, I'm gonna get this started. Make sure that we're on the same side here. Where do I go? Arc of Osiris. We go to custom match management. Okay, so Slick, you're on the right side, and then all your farms are gonna fill all the rallies. Slave is over there too. We're gonna have myself and Fullock. Fullock, you can just captain. I'll probably just watch it for the most part. And I'll do the open field testing. But the first thing that I want to see, just because Slick set it up for fun, and again, I was talking to you guys a bit about this earlier, but we're gonna try the Sargon Sebutai rally just for the red numbers. We don't have an artifact again, which is you know, kind of tough. But you know, we're just gonna run it just so people get the science behind it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start it.
Should I also set up Sargon? Like, I didn't do that. Didn't set him up, but I actually probably can do that.
Yeah, if you want to do that real quick. Actually, nah, no need to. We'll so I have Sargon set up. So we'll just do a 1v1 battle just so people get the science.
Or I can Garrison actually. Like, I have Gorgo set up. Not the best gear, but well,
It should be fine.
but yeah.
Both teams must have a captain. Okay, who's gonna be captain? Okay, Slick, you'll be okay, we're good. All right, we lock, confirm, we go out, we start, we say go. Okay, should be able to enter now. All right. Yeah, so QSH Sargon is definitely good, man. And again, the music is here. I actually might.
Thought I could come in with troops.
If I can. Ooh, that is really loud. Let's see if I can turn this down, and then this will be like really in the background. Does that work? Not really. You guys can't hear the music, can you? Shapur with Sargon is insane for rally. Yeah, it definitely is very, very solid for rally. There, if I do this, can you guys hear like the lightest faint of music, so it's not like completely dead while I talk to my buddies? Do you think 2049 will last more than 2 to 3 KVKs? Once they beat 1093, which will happen eventually in some Diplo situation, then they'll probably fall apart because nobody else will fight them. But who knows? Who knows? Sorry guys, I gotta join on all my farms here. Which gets to be quite a hassle when you are queuing with 6 of them. I'm loading in. Custom art, can't use artifacts? No, you can't, sadly. So little, which ones do I have in here? I've got little, miniature, and small. Okay. But you sound tired as fuck. Are you good? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just, a lot going on, you know? It's hard to do so many things. Also, I didn't have coffee this morning because I ran out of my K-Cups, so I gotta go to the store. And yeah, Sargon does have AOE, man. Too bad I wasn't here to zero you. Maybe you would have, probably not. So yeah, one thing that I hate about custom arc chat is you have to gear up all your commanders and do all the talents. So, obviously, I can, and I don't know why they limit it to 5. That's another thing. It's like I can only use so many rings and horns and all this stuff. So, hey, we're trying it out though, but we're gonna test all the good stuff today. Full luck, are you in? I think you're on my team now.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the quick mark to come back out.
Oh, okay, I see. There you go. Alright, great. We'll go to your side, alright? Slick. What is this? Yeah, so bottom obelisk. I'll put it in. Okay. There we go. I put it in the chat. Getting PTSD here, Loath matchmaking allowed y'all to poop on his last arc match. Yeah, I don't know, man. You never know what's going on with arc these days. Yeah, you don't. Oh, I see. You're marching as well. I would say, yeah, just let them cat first. Let them teleport. I guess them meaning Slick. So Slick, you can just TP all your farms over, and then we'll get situated afterwards. So full luck. Don't hit it when you get there.
That's fine.
And yes, man, Sargon AOE. Yeah, I'll explain the science behind it, but essentially there is a I have him geared up, and gosh, man, I really wish we had artifacts in balance mode because it would be so fun. But basically, whenever you launch a basic attack, you deal 500 damage factor. And when you pair that with Achilles, right? Achilles is doing a basic attack. He's doing 10 basic attacks in 1 turn with an AoE. And even more basic attacks with this skill, right? So, essentially, every single time a combo hits, the 500 damage factor triggers, which is wild. And that's actually why my original video had this with Freddy, because Freddy you would think would be better because it's 800 damage factor, but for whatever reason, man, Freddy has a 1-second cooldown. So yeah, but Sargon doesn't. So happy to test it out. Again, do I think that it's like gonna be the absolute most broken thing in the game? Probably not. Like it's not gonna be better than any QSH March or anything like that. But I do think there's a world where in an artifact KVK you could have some fun with it. The only problem with running something like Sargon with Achilles is that you basically take out the synergy of Arthur with Achilles. So if you are running one combo commander or one combo march, you pretty much just want to run Arthur with Achilles, right? It's like it's not a challenging thing. Like not super hard to understand. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, maybe if you did invest in Hector, you could run like Arthur Hector and then Sargon Achilles, and you can make it work, man. You know, just have some fun in some of these KVKs. What's up, Adrian? I'm doing pretty good. I gotta go to the store, get some food because my fridge is empty. Didn't have my coffee this morning, which I guess maybe is why I sound a little tired. Although I can't even say this morning, because what time is it now? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't have coffee today. How about that? Sargon AoE? Yep, Sargon AoE, man. I'll show you exactly what I mean. And we'll go over the battle reports as well. Alright, I gotta get ready to put my farms in. I gotta get ready for these farms. Wait, also, am I even able to go from farm to farm? Doesn't it kick me out? I actually don't remember. Yeah, who knows? Will I get Hector for Garrison? I don't know. I might not, if I'm gonna be honest. Too many gold heads these days. Cost too much, and for a Garrison that will probably only be around for half a cycle, I mean, that's pretty tragic. You guys just fighting it out over there? Just didn't like each other?
Why not?
Thank God you didn't hit me, bro. I got a 1 troop. Get out of here.
Give me a couple seconds because I need to board
What's up, Abu? Debating it because I'm skipping Achilles. Yeah. I mean, if you're skipping Achilles, maybe, but Hector is pretty much a Garrison only kind of thing. Hey, Slick, just let me know when you're done, all right? How many troops fit in an obelisk? It's 1.5, right? So you need, I guess, 300 times 5. That should be enough. Slafe is into. Why does it say Slafe is 255 million power? Alright. I think that should be enough. But I'll let you TP the other one in. How you did. Okay, we're gonna take it.
Take the obelisk, okay.
Cool. I'm also playing Troy. So guys, in Troy, does that mean that I can use Sargon Achilles with no artifact, right? Because doesn't he work with everything? That could be kind of interesting. After reading Achilles' skill, don't understand how Sargon would trigger AOE though. Well, we're gonna go over it today, man. Especially the new round of calves coming. I'd like to see what's next. That's probably a smart idea, bro. But yeah, so it's not Sargon, or it's not Achilles that's doing the AOE. It's Sargon based on the combo attacks. That's where the math is coming from. All right, and you guys are gonna see it. You guys are gonna see it. I tested this last night, late. In fact, Abdul just joined the chat, but I think I was talking to him in Chabsy's channel. Assuming that's the same Abdul, it could be a different one. And yeah, it's what we got. He has his own artifacts like Ragnar and King of All Britain. Yeah, so I guess then it would be exactly the same, right? Like,
Wait, do I have to?
I'd be able to do it. Be able to do it secondary. All right. Okay, so let's prepare for the first thing. I will just hit a march with a Sargon Sebutai, just to kind of explain what's going on with the march, and then from there we will do the 5 target AOE testing. So just bring 5 targets around, and then once we get through the Sargon Sebutai or Sargon Achilles stuff, we'll do some rallies and then total output testing. All right.
I have to set up every march.
Oh no, do we have to do presets? Oh bruh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I did not make presets.
You can make them.
Okay. Wow. It saved my presets from last practice arc I had when I was testing QSH, huh? Okay, so we go QSH. Wait, QSH YSG, right? QSH YSG. Bruh. How? Oh my god. Alright, Archer. We do this with Achilles. Okay, then we go be cute, Lee Che. What else? We said skip Ragnar, right? Skippy Rag. And chat, this is just for the 5v5 testing later. Alright, and then what was the last one we said? It was... Oh yeah, ZL Herman. Yeah, ZL with Herman. Okay. Alright, presets are done, and then I'll also do a Sargon preset. Sargon with Achilles. Great. And Sargon with Subutai. We're almost there. Alright. Okay, so I brought out the Sargon sub. So Slick, if I'll just attack one of your marches, alright? I'm just gonna show the chat exactly how this works. So Sargon will fire. Yeah, like, just watch this happen, right? It's actually insane, the red numbers that show up. Sargon will fire his active skill. Oh, also, I have to port my farms over. Duh. Sargon will fire off his active skill, and then Subutai will hit with 3 combo attacks, which will also trigger Sargon's active skill. So Sargon just becomes an absolute nuke. Here, I'm gonna attack your BQ. I'll go ahead and zoom in. Watch this. Oh my god. The amount of red damage that goes on that turn is wild, bro. By the way, this is no artifact. No artifact, and I'm keeping up in a duel with you. With a rally commander. Wait, am I gonna win? Nah, there's no way. Yeah, I won't win, but it's kind of close. Alright, alright. Go ahead and reset this march, and I'll show you what it looks like with the other one. With Achilles. Sargon comeback in 2025 is crazy. Yeah, so I'll go. I don't know if we have time for me to really go through the battle report, but yeah, hold on. Where was it? It was this one? 6, oh my god, bro. I just said 6-7 on stream. Wow. Dude, it's crazy how my mind just went to that. Preset 6 and 7 and my brain just started rotting immediately. Oh my god. Alright, can you spread your marches out? And I want to show the AOE from Sargon. Just like get in a circle around Sargon. They buffed Sargon? Yeah, they did. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit this march and then just watch the AOE that comes from it. It's absolutely wild. Boop! Oh my gosh. It is absurd. Alright, and we'll go through the battle reports after this. Alright. Also, this Achilles skill not triggering from smite damage is just so sad and disappointing. Alright, so if we go into the battle report here, so you'll see the actual AOE, and you know this is whatever. Again, guys, I do not have the artifact in here, so I'm pairing an infantry commander with a cav commander. This is way worse than what it'll actually be like in the open field. Oh, I'm dumb. I actually did. My march died. Oh my god. All right, my march died and I didn't get the data. That's hilarious. Can you run that one more time? I gotta show the battle report. My bad. I gotta pull up before my march dies. But essentially, what happens is we can go into this this battle log here. You'll see turn 7, I fire off my active skill, which you know is the standard Sargon active skill. But then this turn, this Okay, so you can see the amount of rage that we gained. Guys, you think we overraged this turn? Horn of Fury procced 3 times, and we got about 1 trillion rage from Feral Nature and Burning Blood. Okay, I think we overraged this turn. But essentially, what happened is you can see I casted the 500 damage factor on this guy, right? 3 times, and then I hit this another 2 times. So I hit this guy with 3 red numbers. I also have Rejuvenate. Yeah, I think I overraged this turn. But you'll see on the AOE targets here. I'll hit Skippy this time. And I won't run it down to sad face so that I get the battle report. I'll go to like 50% or so.
Well, it was like 10k subs on every match around it.
It's more than that, yeah. Dude. It's just absolutely absurd, the numbers. It almost looks like QSH, doesn't it? Alright. I'm gonna go back. Now, I'll show you guys the battle report. And Slick, or I guess Fulluck. Are you already in the Garrison? Okay, he's in the Garrison. Cool. You can get your rallies going, and we can start doing rally stuff while I look at the battle reports, alright?
Doesn't matter order.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, you can launch the you can launch whatever you want, I guess. Doesn't matter. We'll just test.
Keep sending archers on your main account.
Bruh. See, I'm so bad at reinforcing on my main account that I just can only do it on my farms. Alright, should be good.
Should I also reinforce the rally?
Alright. Don't worry about reinforcements because we don't have reinforcements, and I can't swap counts because I don't have blue stacks, and it'll kick me out, so we can't do reins. I'm gonna talk to chat for a second. All right, yeah. So Sargon Achilles is pretty busted. So I'll just go ahead and I'll walk you guys through this report again. This does not have an artifact, right? So I am pairing this with a Inf and a Cav commander, and it's doing this much damage. So obviously, actually against this, it didn't do too bad. But another reason why this is like so interesting is the Sargon doesn't, like, it's all single target damage. It doesn't get reduced by AOE, right? So if we go into the battle log, you'll see this is AOE, right? This is AOE. I'm generating way too much rage, so I would really, I don't even think I would run a Horn of Fury on this march. Like, Horn of Fury is way overkill. But yeah, you can see just the amount of rage you gain just from Undying Fury is like, how much is it? 1, 2, this is 10, so this is 90 rage. This is another 90 rage, so you're already rage capping here. And again, so this is just hitting it on this march. So I hit this thing twice for 3,500 with, again, I'm not attacking this target with Sargon, not attacking it. I hit it twice with Sargon's active skill, and then I hit it twice again with the Palaean Spear, right? So I hit it 4 times, and I'm not attacking it, which I do that to every single march repeatedly. So yeah, it's just really, really good. Is this Ash, what, Zio? Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. Just do Ash, or not Ash, sorry, Shipware Ash next. I refresh him. And then again, I would like to test with Toku just to get a baseline. But again, we are going to be limited on time here, so yeah, we also have to do like 5v5 murder balls. We have to do all this stuff. So honestly, if you just want to test just one of each, and that's all we need.
Also, if you wanna running back, if we have a safe down freeze, like
Yeah. I wonder why it defaults to archers on my main account, even though you have it set for inf. It's weird. Weird.
You're not in now.
I guess. Schmuck, I definitely wouldn't invest in Sargon, but it is interesting. And I've been saying this for a long time, guys. Sargon with Sebutai secondary as a rally is probably the best rally in the game. It's absurd the amount of damage that does. But not very many people have a wedge imp set left, right? Especially with, you know, a ton of special inscriptions. Also, chat, I gotta go to my settings. Hold on. I lowered all the graphics quality. We'll do many. If standardized troop models, yeah, we'll reset. Oh, I don't want to reset. Can I just do this? Okay, sure.
yo, what is this damage?
Wait. Yeah, I think you got clocked at the start. What are you running on your Garrison, Fullock? You're doing ring GG or something?
Damage in the beginning, like I was instantly yellow
Yeah.
with that rally.
With our normal imp talent, and I've got GG ring.
Yeah, GG ring?
GG ring.
Yeah, so we probably got a ring. Although it's losing, which is
Yeah, but
interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't believe it's losing. One sec. Sargon been riding the Pine a long time. Is it a legit pair with Achilles in a ball fight? Yeah, it's a legit pair. Absolutely a legit pair. Sargon primary, Achilles secondary is going to be good. Calling it now. I'm sorry, I just came on. What's the Sargon change? So they didn't give Sargon any changes, but they did give him AOE. And what I mean by that is Sargon active skill procs on every combo attack. So you're dealing 10 Sargon procs every time you fire Palladium Spear, which makes it so that Sargon has a 7,500 damage factor active skill, which I believe is the highest in the game. I think it's even more than BQ. Because BQ is 2,400, but reduced by 50, so 12. So that would be 6,000. Yeah, it becomes the highest active skill damage factor in the game. All right. Yeah, just go ahead and leave it, and we'll rejoin. So full luck, go ahead. I am surprised it lost. Interesting. All right, we go again. Can you run that same rally again? And because in every single video that I've seen today, this Garrison never lost, and so I'm very surprised. And then I want to compare that, and then we're gonna run Toku into that, because that's really what we're testing, right? All right. Yo, what's up, Chiz? That's pretty funny. You know, Freddy would be a higher damage factor, right? So, Chiz, I did test Freddy. And for whatever reason, Freddy active skill has a 1 second cooldown. So this cannot proc on multiple targets at once. This is a very strict 2,400 damage factor. And I don't know why. But yeah, Sargon triggers on every target that it hits. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. But I've already talked to the devs about it, and they were not overly, forthcoming as to why Freddy has a cooldown. But cheers, man. Thanks for stopping by. I know you invested in Sargon as well, so maybe there's some light at the end of the tunnel, dog. Maybe there's some light. Yeah, and then after this we can test Toku. And then we'll do 5v5 testing, and then I want to do the total output after that. But There's so much that we got to do in 30 minutes, man. It's like, why does this have a timer? It's already custom arc. Let me play it for as long as I want, you know?
We can do actually like we can do open field stuff, and we need to do arc again, and we need to sit down trees. I will just do the rallies, and we can run it again if you want to. Just the rallies next, like it's like 3 talent trees for your one, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
Actually,
I am very surprised this is losing. I swear, in the video that I saw from Chad this morning, this Garrison absolutely dogged everything, so I am surprised.
yeah, I don't know what they used, but this is...
Well, they didn't do balance mode, which I mean, there are pros and cons to using balance mode, but I think the reason why I like balance mode is because everything's on the same level, right? And that's what we're trying to... We're not trying to see if this Garrison will necessarily beat something else. We're testing it to compare it to you know, Gorgo Toku, right? That's what we're testing it. But yeah, go ahead and... can you do Gorgo with Toku now? Full luck, please. Oh, you are. Perfect. You're reading my mind. Alright, go ahead and launch the exact same thing, and I want to compare them. Because this result surprises me. And if Toku wins here, I'm not wasting my precious gold heads on Hector, bro. No shot, bro. No shot. I'm an Imp Garrison, and that, dude. I'm not even going to use Hector for the open field, and if it's not good against this rally, then I'm not investing in it. And the thing is, Toku only gets stronger over time, right? So if you look at Toku's kit, which is why we're not reinforcing these, and I wish we had more people joining so that we could reinforce them. I'm kind of limited by my community here a little bit, you know? Shout out 1901, screw you guys. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for helping. But we are... not getting like the full effect from the stacking health buff from Toku, which I'm not a huge fan of for these kind of reports. Yeah, so from my understanding, Chad was he wanted like the iconic 5 stuff for combo purposes, but again, we're not testing combo, which is why I'm not a huge fan of you know, just the non-balance mode testing. And also, it's like a lot of people have different armaments and different roles and all that stuff. And I understand, like, my Garrison is definitely not equal to someone else's Garrison. Like, I understand that. But the point of the testing is not to test my Garrison, it's to test the commander, right? That's the purpose. Testing one time, what I'm saying, QSH Sargon, you won't go back. The only problem with QSH Sargon, man, is like you're doing a 30% debuff to the open field, which I would argue is probably more valuable than a 50% self buff to your own march. But I don't know, man. You're just... People are too greedy with their reports these days, and I don't know. Also, the fact that so many things aren't dealing skill damage today is kind of like off-putting, you know? Wonder if Chad was using Archer Pincer for those? I have no idea. Yeah, so it lost. Run that one more time, and then we'll run Cav into it, okay? What is this? Oh, yeah, whoops. Forgot I favorited these. Yeah, so that did worse. But again, this is where it's like, I don't, like, how much worse would this have been if there were reinforcements, right? Because, as I mentioned earlier, there was the Toku stacking health buff. I mean, how long did this last? About a minute and 10 seconds. So that means that Toku had his actual health buff for less than half of that fight. I'm not loving it. Am I using pincer? Yeah, this is pincer formation. I set up my Garrison as well, but this is what both of us are running. So we're running this. and then we're running full pincer. I know that generally, you know, destructive and all, or not destructive, sorry, arch formation is better anti-swarm, but it's significantly worse than a rally concept, and we couldn't do both. We're not testing with anti-swarm at the moment. Although I will say, if you are using anti-swarm, I think the new guy beats out Toku for anti-swarm. I think just in this skill alone, like the 10% health and 30% defense, and then you've got some anti-swarm here. I think it's better than what Toku has, which is quite honestly not much.
Oh, you don't have
Oh, my bad. I don't even know if I was in it. I was not paying attention. My bad. I'm talking to stream chat. My bad. My bad. Can you run that again?
yeah.
My bad. Alright. I am filling it up. It should be good now. Oh, wait. It's too full. What am I doing? Alright. We are good. I think Arch with Gorgo Hector is kind of insane because they're both doing so much normal damage, whereas Pincer is boosting Smite. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest though, guys. As far as
We are definitely forward.
as far as, you know, boosting normal, it doesn't boost any normal here. It's Smite damage, right? Yeah. No, 10% more damage, 30% attack, and then this is shielding. And then if we go to this skill, I don't actually like. I'm not super impressed by the skill. 20% bonus to normal damage with a cooldown. I mean, this is up like maybe 60-70% of the time, so it's like 15% normal damage. I don't know. There are other skills that are just better than that. You take less normal damage.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I'm not. When Toku got released, I'll be honest, man, I wasn't really impressed with Toku. And I was definitely on the side of like, anti-swarm garrisons are kind of still going to be meta with, you know, the Charles and all that stuff, even the Hera to a certain extent. But when I tested Gorgo Toku with Pincer versus Arch formation, at least into rallies, it like wasn't even close. And this is where it's like, and Chiz, I don't know if you're still in chat, but especially at an Imperium level, you need anti-swarm rally or garrisons, and Toku, quite frankly, was just not a good anti-swarm garrison. Like, Gorgo Toku, yeah, it was prickly, but it could be swarmed down. We actually benched the Toku in our KVK. Do you remember, Hum? We benched the Toku for an Arch Garrison and ran Gorgo Charles, and, like, yeah, it was much better. Like, just significantly better. Now, where I think this commander will probably have a similar dynamic is this commander is going to be... It's going to be a mix between the Gorgo Toku and the Gorgo Charles, right? Like, that's what I'm guessing. Alright, we're going to do one rally each. So, go ahead and run the new garrison, the Gorgo, whatever, Hector, and then we'll run Gorgo Toku, and then we'll do some 5v5 testing real quick.
You want me to run?
Do the Cav rally, yeah. Alright, should be good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you need anti-swarm. I was gonna say probably just run the Charles. Yeah, so that's where it's like I'm trying to guess like when I would use this commander, you know? Like if I am already benching Toku for the most part, like when 1981 was a low, benching Toku's not right. In early zones, I kind of want to bait swarms, even if we lose the flags, because I don't really care about zone 5s. So I liked to use Toku early on, but once it got into Kingsland, like I'm not using Toku at all. But he's still good in like passes and forts, right? And then early zone flags. But I don't like, when would I use the new guy? Like, is the new guy better for anti-swarm than Charles? Honestly, that's kind of the question that I'm really curious about. And if he is, then great. But my guess is that he's probably a mix between like the anti-swarm and the just good versus rallies and garrisons. That's kind of my guess. What's up, Yuru? How are you, man?
Looking a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This garrison dunks on. I mean, this Inf garrison has dunked on Cav since Cavs came out. This is a slaughter. God, there's so much to test, man. Why do we only have 20 minutes left? I think people want to see 5v5, so we'll do 5v5s. But I also would like to see the Sabutai with Achilles. But at the same time, he's not going to get extra skill activations because you're dealing smite damage into him. So, yeah, bruh, I don't know. Terrible. Yeah, that got mollywopped.
Tomorrow I might have some past 7 reports of killers.
Nice. Wait, past 7 reports? How? With the new commander?
No, yeah. I mean, he can be tested in open field, right? If
No.
he can't.
He's still in the trial mode, right?
I mean, yeah, but you can't use trial commanders for open field, I think. I thought like he could actually max it, right?
No, you can't. No, you can't max him. I don't think.
I was so happy, man. I was like, oh my god, I can use a new commander.
And then this is Gorgo Toku, right? Follow up?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Bro, why am I defaulting to archers, man? Thank you for kicking me. I'm trash. My farms all default to the right position, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? I thought if I selected this, you know, imp thing up here, it should automatically make my tree. Whatever. All right, I gotta rechat. Give me a sec, guys. Has a whole verified YouTuber look in chat. I know, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, just jealous. Guess I need to get up to 300k subs to make that happen. Yeah, Toku is still the best in pass, but 1v1 in Artifact, Gorgo CY is the best. Yeah, dude. Gorgo CY is a little bit better than Gorgo Charles because it has a little bit more staying power. And honestly, it has more counterattack damage too, but just a little bit less attack stats. But yeah, Gorgo CY, when we had that, absolutely a monster garrison for anti-swarm. You're never getting mod. I would be the best mod. I would ban Chizgul and timeout Aquina. You can time out Aquina. No. Mate, when expertise overlaps with active skill and Sargon deals 4 sets of skill damage. Yeah, exactly. What was Sargon? I'm here for Sargon. Still regret maxing. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, the damage that Sargon does now with Achilles makes him the highest skill damage commander in the game. And not just skill damage, like active skill damage, like just damage in general. This is doing better, no?
Yeah.
Holy moly, bro. I mean,
Yeah, this is not even close, man.
yeah. Okay, it actually did better than the Hector. I don't know. They're very close. They're very close.
Okay, you're gonna play with
Yeah, let's 5v5. I'm gonna take out my anger on you. Let's go. So what are you using? You're gonna use the 5 that I set up. Or can you use Philip behind your Arthur, and then I'll use the Achilles just so we can compare? Is that possible?
I can bring Philip.
Yeah, thanks. Because we gotta test the difference, right? I think that's still a... Is that... Hold on. I just want to see if that's Arthur or not.
I'm gonna drop some chat. I've just got some few things.
Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, as far as the order that we attack, let's hit the commander that we're testing last. So hit Arthur last. All right. It's going to be kind of difficult to control this situation, but target ZL first. So ZL, I guess ZL, QSH, so kill the 2 archers. So ZL, QSH, and then Skippy, then BQ, and then hit the Arthur last, okay? Right, so 2 archers, 2 inf, and then the cav last. Does that work? Alright, let me know when you're ready to go.
So I'm hitting archers first and switching.
Yep. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god, I don't have the frames on. I gotta hit your QSH afterwards. I gotta update my my stuff.
Okay, I also
I have my settings reduced because of the for KVK fighting, you know.
I only see the troop deck.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm getting absolutely clapped. Did Philip just completely destroy me? All right, yeah, that was not even close. Hold on, maybe I sat there with too much dead time. Turn off hide enemy. Hold on, graphics quality. It's hide enemy. Where is it? Hide enemy troops. Okay, we're gonna do this. Just for testing purposes. We'll go again. Maybe I'm just a bad open fielder. Let's try this. So that was a Philip versus Achilles test, and Philip absolutely destroyed me. Yeah, of course. We're probably gonna do this kind of testing for the rest of the fight here. All right. So same targeting order. All right, archers. So Zio first, then QSH, then Skippy. Oh no, I need vision, bro. Don't do that to me. All right, ready? Can you ball up? Just get all your things. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Are you attacking? There we go. There we go. Let's see if this is any better. Dude, your Arthur Phillip is just not getting hit by any AoE, I feel like. It's just sitting out there. This is closer. I think you swapped too early off one of my marches. I think...
You would win it, I feel like.
Yeah. So this one I won. Interesting. I don't know, there's so much RNG in 5v5s, bro. It's like... Oh... That's where it's like, I like total output testing so much more. We can run this one more time. I think you definitely beat me harder, though, the first time.
Your first one was not even close.
Dude, for shits and giggles, should I run a... Oh, wait, I don't think I have my... Oh, no, dude, I should have run Sargon. Wait. I should run with no artifact. I should run Sargon Achilles once in one of these. All right. Let me know when you're ready. You good? Oh, I gotta find your ZL. Oh, I had it. There we go. All right, ready? 3, 2. Okay. Just give me a thumbs up, and then I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, start. I think in a 5v5 murder ball situation, the 100 rage reduction from Philip, I mean, this is another one where you're just dogging me. The 100 rage reduction from Philip seems to like really matter in the 5v5s. Which is probably an indication that it'll probably matter in a murder ball as well. Also, I like how I'm targeting your QSH and your BQ is dying first. Yeah, so I got slaughtered on this one again. Yeah, I want to be honest, man. I see absolutely no difference between, like, as far as a murder ball goes, like, Arthur versus Philip. I mean, you won twice. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go full meme mode. I'm going to go Arthur Philip. Hold on. Where's my Arthur Philip?
Did I just bring Achilles?
Yeah, so bring Achilles. And I'm going to run Sargon with the new guy. Alright. If I win this, by the way, with a march like this, I'm going to laugh hysterically.
Yeah, I feel like really just bringing something.
Alright, alright. Alright, I'll quick come in. Okay, so same attack order for you. Just hit my Sargon last. So you go ZL, QSH, BQ, Arthur, Sargon. Okay? Whoa, 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 quick command, please. Alright. Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I can't find it.
What, my ZL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move it out.
Okay.
Got it? Alright. Ready? 3, 2,
Yep.
1, go. Oh, I got Sargon, don't let me down. I believe in you. No artifact? No artifact, by the way? Can memes be dreams? Oh my god. It's happening. It's close because your Arthur still has high health. I think you're gonna win, but barely. I think if I had the artifact there, maybe. That geeks. All right, we have time for a few more testing. You want to do another 5v5, or we can start with the total output stuff? Slick, pull up.
Yeah, as you wish. I don't care. Like if you want the total output, we can do that.
All right, so go ahead and we'll test two things. So we'll do Arthur Achilles. So just bring 5 marches out. Do you remember how to do this? Where you just move one march back and forth and you let me hit it while I deal AOE, right? Do you remember that?
Oh, I know. Like
Yeah, so you're just doing that while I'm hitting you and hitting all the other marches behind you. And then we're going to compare that test to
okay, so I can
to
have,
Philip.
like marches like this and just run.
Yeah, so you can probably be like even like in your other marches like this. And then I'm just going to target you over and over again. All right? Okay, I'm gonna attack you. Ready? And then basically, the whole point of this test is just to see how much damage total. Yeah, so you don't want to run too far away or else I won't hit you. But, yeah, exactly. Perfect. Just back and forth, just like that. Point of this test is just to see how much damage this march does, like, as a grand total, like, at the high end. And then the test after that, we just test when you're hitting me back with something. Kind of to simulate AOE and stuff. Wow. Is that the first time your skill procced on me, by the way?
I think I did it.
Yeah, I mean, this march does a lot of damage. I'll say that. Holy.
BQ is red.
BQ is red? Holy crud.
They're like 150k, 100k.
Wow, the last time I saw numbers like this was probably BQ Uche levels. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna run that again, and then I'm gonna run Philip. So, we're looking for time, right? So time of kill, and then total damage that they deal. I have a feeling this will deal significantly less damage. If I could ever find my Philip. Oh, one of these days, man. Alright, there it is. Alright. Whenever you're good. I'm gonna start hitting you. And then after this, it's a lot simpler test. You just hit me back and we do the same thing. It kind of tests tankiness. Wow, this just feels like a lot less damage. But it's so weird because it's like how a march will perform individually versus how it'll perform when your murder ball is like so different.
Much slower.
Yeah, much slower.
Feels.
By the way, the first time your expertise procced off with Achilles, you're already red. So I think it's fair to assume, just based on what I'm looking at, right? Just based on what I'm looking at with these tests. So if we go to the battle data, hold on, let's report. Wait, where's the report? Did I not just get that? Hello? There it is. Okay. So, all right, this is really important to know. We consider Arthur with Philip like a glass cannon, right? We consider that march to do a ton of damage. Well, it took, how long did this take? Is there a, yeah, so battle trend, it took 1 minute and 21 seconds to deal 136,000 sev wounds. And Arthur Achilles took 1 minute and, quick math, I don't know, 14 seconds, and dealt 194,000 sev wounds. So, just as like a, just like a baseline, Arthur Achilles does a boatload more damage than Arthur Philip. So, as far as like what march will trade better, I don't even think it's close. Like Arthur Achilles is busted. But as far as like what's better in your murder ball, I don't, just based on the 5v5 testing, I don't think it's possible that you bench Philip. So if you bench Philip from behind Arthur, you're gonna have to find a spot for him, which probably means you're benching Ragnar or Skippy. right? And then you're running Skippy, Philip. Wow. All right, so ironically, the introduction of Achilles means the death of Ragnar. Or Skippy, either one, whichever one you want to bench. Wow, interesting. All right, you can just stand there. Should be fine. You don't have to move back and forth. Yeah, and then this is pretty obvious that I'd lose those because my damage is getting reduced from AOE. All right, and then let's see if we have time to run it back, and I'll use Philip. And we'll compare the two. I think it was high up, right? Yeah. What do you think is the bigger upgrade? BQ for BQ Liu instead of Liu Alex, or Arthur plus new guy instead of Arthur William? Wow, that's tough. I value William really highly, so I would probably say BQ Liu Che. Alright, I'm hitting. Is your camera on autofocus? It is. Oh, did it just get blurry again? Here, let me adjust the lighting. My bad, my bad. I turn the lighting down, sometimes it helps. Hello? Nope. Autofocus, rip. Anybody test Hector in an Archer Garrison? We would have liked to, but we didn't have time for it. Is it still blurry, chat? No, we're back, we're back, we're back. Would you not bench Herman? No. I think ZL Herman works really well. And Herman brings stuff to your murder ball, Ragnar does not. But if CAD comes in a month, isn't new inventory too soon in January? I do think it's too soon, yeah. All I needed, I'm an if main, so it was already pretty easy decision. Just get more opinions. Yeah, true. Alright. Slick, do you want to run more? Because we can. And then we can kind of focus more on open field stuff. But honestly, I don't know. Obviously, there wasn't enough data here. We didn't have enough time to do like multiple sets of rallies and multiple sets of garrisons. But
We can run it back if you want. I have a time.
but the thing is, if we run it back, am I gonna have to gear up all the marches again? That's what I don't want to do. There, hold on. Let's see. I don't really want to spend more.
The rally stuff if you want the Garrison, the lead.
Only rally and garrison stuff, so we could test like Dido with
Yeah.
whatever. Okay,
Take this time.
like Dido Hector. All right, let's run it back. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Gotta go Arc Osiris, custom match, create match. Now the 1,000 gems. Garrison is going to be the name. We're going to create. Okay. How do I... Where's the code here? Invite code. Alright, I'm going to send it to you on... Actually, I'll send it in game. I sent it in Alliance chat. Are you in Alliance? Okay. And I got to join in on my farms again. And if gear needs to be reset, I'm gonna be very, very sad. All right.
I don't see the code.
I put it in. Where did I put it? Oh, I'm in LB. Whoops. There. There you go. I put it in EXO. Join. And yeah, chat, feel free to join as well. I mean, I'm not trying to gatekeep this from anyone. We're just gonna do some fun stuff. Where am I going? Here. Cyrus, join match. Yeah, so guys, this is the code. So if you are at all interested. Just got here. What's the TLDR on Sargon? Basically, Sargon with Achilles secondary is really, really good. Yeah, you can do a artifact behind Sargon for Achilles, and this is again not field tested, but just theory crafted. Could be really good. All right, so I joined. I can only play these 3 accounts at once. But yeah, you're gonna have to send that code to your farms as well. And I think we need one more person on my end. We go like this, we go like this, we go like this, we go like that. Okay. Oh wait, you can just put a farm on my side, right? Okay, cool. Wow, we have so many farms, we can do this ourselves. That's funny. So I need 1.
3 farms to fail, so
I think you need 4 on each side. That's all you need.
yeah, 4 accounts.
So next account I will put on my side, and then we can start. Oh,
Do balance
Wild's gonna help.
so we can check. We need
Oh yeah, I actually do balance mode. Yeah, my bad. Settings, action mode, balance mode, crystal tech, confirm. Do I not have permission? Of course I don't. It's on this account. Balance mode, confirm. Alright. Alright, let's see if we have to change all of our gears again. Oh, it stayed! It stayed, thank God!
to... Really?
Yeah. Alright. Great.
That's good. So we can test.
Okay, so I need to put gear on a Dido, right? Alright.
Yeah.
Archer.
I also can test sabotage with,
Oh, I already have gear on Dido. What the?
with Hector and Achilles.
Okay. We're just gonna do this. We're only doing Garrison testing, right? So I'm not gonna do any open field stuff. Because I have to take gear off my open field stuff. Alright.
I can even do like better accessories for them if we want me to, since we are not doing no play.
Yeah. Guys, what is the Dido tree? I actually have no idea what the Dido tree is. Is it just this?
Also, or not at all?
I mean, if we're just doing rallying testing, yeah, you can run it.
I don't think I have. Yeah.
That seems good.
Give me a second. I need to unlock.
I did not change the Arthur tree, no. Or the Arthur? Did I say Archer or Arthur? I don't know. They gave what to who? What are we testing? In the first arc match we did, they pretty much gave Sargon AOE with the new commanders. So if you want to go watch how that worked, go ahead and watch the last stream. Or not the last stream. The first part of the stream. The last arc. Alright. So I have to do all the garrisons though, right? So I've got Imp Garrison. I've got Archer Garrison with Hector. And now I need the Cav Garrison with Hector, but that's not going to work, right? Is that even, like, worth testing? Cav Garrison. The only problem is it's combo, right? Like, it...
It should not work.
I mean, we can test it just for the sake of testing it, I guess.
Also, if you can send me like a tree for skippy,
Oh, skip it? Yeah, yeah. I will do that in a bit.
Also, it's ring and horn probably.
Yeah, just ring horn for most of these. I feel like that's default and kind of works for everything. Ring horn is the leadership commanders of accessories. they're versatile. They can do whatever. Wait, wait. Wait, if Hector's primary, he does skill damage, right? Am I insane? What if I run Hector primary, Eleanor secondary? Does that work?
Yeah, you can try it.
Wait, what? We're cooking. What is leadership? Leadership versatility support? I mean, maybe, bro. Screw it. Otherwise, deal direct damage and reduce their rage. Yeah, I mean, it's skill damage if he's primary. Okay. We're gonna go Hector primary. Okay, so we run that. 3 different unit types, no. Less than 50% remaining is probably not bad for a rally garrison. We want rejuvenate, yes. Emergency protection, yes. I don't think Eleanor does any healing. Unit cap is useless. Normal damage is good. I think we just go to the top of the tree here. Make it simple. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I guess you get some health. 0.5 health. Alright, cool. Pure cab build. Why not? Not what I was expecting to run, but we can try it. Also, I don't think I finished my Eleanor. Dude, would this be the funniest thing if Hector primary, Eleanor secondary works in a garrison? Oh god. I feel like this is just a disaster waiting to happen though. Also, nobody's gonna have cav crit gear for leadership, you know? Like, nobody's gonna have that. Alright, we can run horn, rain. And we go wedge. Okay. So now I have Dido set up. I've got Hector set up. I need... Gorgo is already set up, I think. Yeah, Gorgo is set up, so I just need to finish Cav, then we're good. Right here. Alright, and then are you good to go, or do you need something?
Still in tree.
Alright. Test it with leadership gear. Why Cav gear? Because we're not doing mix, we're doing pure Cav. You could try mix, like... I mean, maybe that's not a terrible idea. We could just do straight mix, but... mix with Hector Eleanor. But I feel like you just run, like, Hector Hera, but that... I don't know, that sounds weird. Alright. But we're trying to just... We're trying to make Cav Garrison work. That's what we're trying to do. Okay. I think we do probably something like this. Guys, I have no idea what the Cav tree should look like for Garrison. I'm gonna do my best. Nobody have Cav gear for leadership crit? Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. That's kind of one of our downsides. But hey, you never know. Maybe that one niche person will go ahead and run it. Okay, get all the really important stuff. Why is the game lagging while I try to pick my skills? Alright, this is good. I think in a world, right, Venom, where you're running maybe a leadership set, I think it was already tested, and you still just run Hero YSS. Okay, now with this, I guess we go up here. Archer units. Okay, now I have 9 points left. Probably more anti-swarm. That's March speed, right? Yeah, so we don't want March speed. We'll take 1.5% less damage. And we got 2 points. We'll get some attack. Or, yeah, we'll get some attack. Alright. In the world? Yeah, no, pretty much. Okay. Cool, you ready, Slick? We can roll. And Wild has offered to join us here. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, I think I'm muted. Sorry, I was muted. Let me know when you're ready, alright? Slick, you there?
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
We were both muted. Alright, let me know when you're good.
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. Start firm. Alright. Go ahead. We'll go to the same spot.
Yeah, this preparing phase is annoying.
Yeah.
Wait for 3 minutes.
I know. Wish I could just TP there and start testing.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Can I make the presets now while I wait? I can. I am the best. Okay. So we have Gorgo. We already did a lot of the Gorgo testing, so I'm less worried about the Gorgo and more worried about, yeah, the Cav. Then we go Eleanor. Okay, we can go down here. Oh, I can't make the preset in the while we wait. That's annoying. All right, sure.
You can do that.
Oh, wait, what? I can't. Oh, what? It's just defaults to empty. No. Yeah, I don't know if you're watching my stream, but I can't do it. Bro, what? Am I going insane? Whatever. All of a sudden I forgot how to make a preset or something? Like, I'll just wait until it starts.
You can do that in the
Yeah.
in the setting one. You have to do it. You have to just scroll down.
Also, I can do this probably for like 30 minutes, I'd say. So let's get 2 or 3 rallies each on each garrison, and then peace out. Ooh. Dude, I think I spent like 6k gems on on custom mark. It's kind of funny. Just in the last 2 days on my farm. Yeah, same one. You can cav it first. I'm walking there. Oh, Wild's got a faster march. Bro's actually got T1. That's wild. Alright, so what do we want to do first? The cav? Try to get interesting? And then I guess you just launch every rally at it twice? Yeah. What's Sargon AOE? Dustin, go ahead and watch back the first half of the stream. Where we honestly, it wasn't even the first half. It was like the first 15 minutes. Let's see. How long into the stream was it? I should just have a pin. Okay, it was about 16 minutes into the stream. I think we started talking about it. And you can see where we do the testing with Sargon, and how the new combo effect in the AOE actually triggers Sargon's active skill on multiple targets. So, if you go into Sargon's active kit, right, every time you deal a basic attack, you proc 500 damage factor. But, you know, if you're doing a basic attack for 10 targets around you, you do 5,000 damage factor. So, it's not bad. That's wild. It is indeed. I gotta say, bro, the most boring part of Arc Practice Masters is just waiting for the setup. Like, why can't we just start? Ugh. Let's not cap Freddy at 1 per second and then he becomes meta. Dude, Nick, I would love it if Freddy was somehow automatically meta. Bunch of Freddy primaries running around the field with Achilles secondary. You're doing, how much damage would that be? 8,000 damage factor? Could you imagine, bro? Not even including his own active skill. So 10,400 damage factor is how much damage Freddy would do. Crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, dude. Wouldn't that be fun? Also, are we, as far as these Gathering Commanders chat, are they ever going to put these in like the, whatever, the supply chests or something? Because other than that, I will never expertise these commanders. Ever. Literally ever. Look, you doing the baller runs today, bro? Oh, I'm still muted. Rip. Slick, are you doing the baller runs? Yeah. Dude, you know what's weird? I've almost come to enjoy them. They're like semi-relaxing. Maybe relaxing is the right word.
Kinda late for me, so
Yeah, what time? 20 UTC. And then you end by, I guess, what time? 21:30 UTC?
it's like
10 p.m.? Oh, please. You're up at 10 p.m. Get out of here. Yep. They've, yeah, they did not give Freddy AoE, unfortunately. How much KP does 1981 have now? 1.5 trillion. Alright, go ahead and teleport your stuff in, and then we will be good to go. And let me know when you're good. So we know where Achilles' artifact goes, but what about Hector? And I want to be very clear, Yassine. The whole thing about the artifact is, even if it makes Sargon good and Sargon Achilles is good, you might still not use it, right? Does that make sense? Because that means that you then take away from the combo pairing of Arthur and Achilles. And so in order for you to use Sargon Achilles, it has to be so much better than, like, it has to increase your whole murder ball, not just make like one march good. Does that make sense? So, like, is Sargon Achilles and Arthur Philip better than Arthur Achilles and whatever your other march was, you know, maybe Skippy Rag or Ragnar Skippy, right? Like, that's how you could really, that's how you know if it's actually better or not. Honestly, I find myself not even using artifacts a lot of the time because I realize that with 7 marches, it's not even worth it, right? It's just, you can usually get like better stuff. But it is an interesting march, and that's kind of what I wanted the stream to kind of show. And yeah, Hector doesn't need an artifact. He can go wherever. Which KVK did you register? We didn't register this pop. We go next pop. I think next pop is our last pop that we can actually take. But what if Sargon Achilles is better than Ragnar Skippy? So it can be better than Ragnar Skippy, and it probably is better than Ragnar Skippy, except Arthur Philip is probably worse than Arthur Achilles. Does that make sense? So the difference has to match. You can't just make one march better without making the other march worse. Does that make sense? You have to make both, like, you just have to make this march better, and this march, you have to make this march more, wow, my English is not Englishing. You have to make it more better. I know that's not correct, but you have to make it more better than you're making this march worse, right? That's how it, that's kind of how the maths, right? Okay. English left the chat? Yeah, it did. Also, if next Cab Garrison has combo, how will that work? Only with Hector? Yep. Exactly. Actually, Nick just brought up a great point. So, we were talking about the Garrison, right? About how are they going to make the next Cav Garrison combo? Or because they'd have to pair it with Eleanor. But now that I think about it, now that Hector's in the game, it's definitely going to be combo, and you're going to have to get Hector. Yeah, wow. So that's how they phase out Eleanor, huh? Interesting. That is quite annoying. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna try and give not Hector, but Eleanor a last stand here. Sorry, I'm gonna do Cavs first. Because Wild is here, you actually you can chill on Slick Filler, the other one.
You wouldn't run archers?
Yeah, you can run archers. Sure. Yeah, gibberish join the chat for sure. But I hope you guys understand what I mean. You can't just make, like, artifacts don't just make both marches better. They make one march better and one march worse. So it has to be more better. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Then this march is worse in order for the artifact to be worth it. Unless weirdly somehow Arthur and new Cavs are a Garrison. Probably not. Attila combo Garrison? I don't think Attila combo Garrison is going to be better than the new combo Garrison that's going to come out in a month and a half. And Hector. Wow, that means that Hector is going to be a must invest for most Garrison players. That sucks. That sucks, because it's definitely going to be a must invest for Cavs. It's 95% an invest for most infantry Garrisons, if you can afford it. Wow, yeah, interesting. All right, the Hector primary with a Eleanor secondary. Wait, this is. Oh no, it's good in the archers, bro. Or yeah. Uh. Yeah.
Pretty good, I would say.
Not like the most insane, but I mean,
But it's beating like Shapur.
yeah, if it's beating Shapur Ash, that means it's obviously doing something right. Nick, we're gonna do Archer Garrisons with Hector right now. That's what we're doing. We're gonna run Dido Hector.
You wanna run it again or?
Yeah, we've got time. Go ahead and run it again. That's hilarious, though. Oh man. Also, it hit 195,000. Was this? Did I have a ring proc? Yeah, I did. Yep. All right. Okay, so we go. I really need to make presets, bro. Okay, we go this with Eleanor. We go here.
Okay. Also, we have archers in.
Oh. There you go, you fixed it.
Amazing, but
Alright, we're good. In chat testing, Gorgo Hector was beating Shapur Ash. Yeah, in our testing, it was pretty similar. It was close, but not quite. This seems a little bit closer. But yeah, that report was surprisingly good. I'm interested to see how it does against like Inf rallies, because Inf rallies and Cav rallies have dunked Eleanor for the longest time. And if you can run Hector Eleanor, ironically, and it doesn't just get dunked by Inf and Cav rallies, then I mean, it's niche, but it's meta, you know? Weird. If I see Hector in a flag, I'm swarming that with my T4. Hector's tanky, bro. Hector's really tanky. Yeah, this is gonna win again. Yeah, go ahead and launch Cavs at it now. Yeah, Attila sub. Cool. It's filled up. And then after we do Attila sub, we'll do the Inf rally. So I realized I never sent you the talent tree. Did you end up putting something in? You okay? That's fine. So then we'll do that into this garrison. Then we'll run the archers. Oh, Sabutai Achilles. We can try it. Sabutai Hector. Oh god. I don't think... No, Sabotage Hector is definitely bad. Because Hector gets all of his skills from hitting something on the map. Okay. Seems like... it's actually not as bad as I thought. I was gonna say, it seems like this still gets raffle stomped by Cavs, but... I don't know. No, yeah, it's looking pretty rough. I feel like Eleanor has always done shockingly well into the archers, though. Like, even, like, Eleanor Hera, right, was, like, decent. This got dogged, though. Oh, look at the 7 wounds it took. Holy. Alright, you don't need to run that again. That was bad. Run the infant to it. Yeah. It's Skippy A with Wallace. I can't wait until infantry actually has a proper rally pair. Oh my god. I'm stuck with Wallace forever. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's when Nick. That's when the new info coming out, right? It's gonna be January. I feel like it's so fast, bro. God, everything's coming out too fast. Dude, so you're telling me Cav Rally Garrison players are gonna have to get Hector, and they're gonna have to get Achilles, and then 2 Cavs are gonna come out in a few months, and they're gonna have to get both of those. Well, what? I mean, bro, no shots, man. Just brutal stuff. This is actually doing pretty well. This is definitely doing better than Hera with Jan. Or not Hera with Jan, sorry. Eleanor Jan. Or Eleanor Hera. It's close, yeah. Oh wow, is this gonna come down to like 1 sub wound each side? Like, it's almost exactly even, bro. Dang. I think we're losing now. I say we, as in the Garrison. Yeah, it's close. Dude, it's gonna be so funny when in 3 or in like, I guess, yeah, that's what it is, right? 4 months from now, we're gonna have an Inf rally and we're gonna have Cav Garrisons, right? Because it's gonna be new Cav commander and Hector secondary, and then it's gonna be the new Inf rally. Dude, wow, the meta's gonna change so much. All right, let's try archers now. I want to try archers. We have Dido, yeah. I mean, not really, if I'm gonna be honest. Sabotage Achilles, I feel like there's no way that's better. We can try one, that's fine. We can try one. We can try one. Yeah. I don't think it'll be very good, though. Sorry, Wild. I know that you're listening on stream, but on slight delay. We need to see if in a month open field calves on QSH level that will set a precedent. If that January new inf will be on that level. I hope not, bro. We don't need that many good commanders. What I mean by that is the more damage all these commanders do, bro, the more resources you're spending, the more materials you're spending, the more resources and speed ups you're spending. It's like QSH is something else, man. It's something else. And honestly, I think BQ Liu Che is S tier. I think QSH anything is S plus tier. And I think Arthur Achilles is going to be on BQ Liu Che level. That's kind of my prediction. And then honestly, Achilles himself isn't like the most insane commander, but if you're going to be running 2 combo commanders, he'll be meta for quite a while. I think he's actually a really good release, personally. Okay, and this is Subutai with Achilles, right? I don't think this is doing as well. It's doing fine, but considering the other report. I'm just doing fine. I think this kind of has a place as like a kill reinforcements nearby rally. Something like that. Also, I thought that... Yeah. Thought the active skill would proc a little bit more. I mean, not bad, but... Yeah, when you compare that to the Attila rally, I mean, it's not even remotely close. Okay, let's try archers now. So in general, I'd say the Attila is still the way to go. Yeah, so we can start from the top. I don't know if this will actually be any good, but I feel like nobody's tested it yet. Alright. It was actually funny, dude. If you somehow have like a decent archer set or cav set, you want to run the Hector Achilles or Hector Eleanor. I mean, at least the archers it was good. And to everything else, it was bad. How do you think this will do? Yeah. Wow, this is getting... it's not getting crushed. It's not doing well, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. No, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I think Dido is just outdated. Oh my god, yeah, this is getting walloped. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, if you trade like this into the best rally out there right now, it's probably not a good start. Well, we'll continue to try. We'll do a few more runs. Yeah, you can. Oh god, this is not gonna look good with Kevs. Yeah, you can try Kevs. It's kind of funny. I feel like calves are kind of the really good or really bad rally, you know? Like, if you can rally Cavs into an Eleanor, do it. If you can rally Cavs into an Archer Garrison, do it. But if you rally Cavs into a Gorgo, you're gonna get crushed. And it's weird because at the same time, if you rally the Archer rally into an Eleanor, like, the Archer rally is gonna get crushed. It's kind of like a game of, I guess, like, cat and mouse almost, or rock, paper, scissors. You just can't really have an Eleanor, though, and not have it get swarmed. That's the problem. Alright, after this, we'll do a inf rally, and then I will probably take a bit of a break, go hit the store. That's how it should be. Nick, yeah, I do agree that's how it should be, but it's like more so than I've ever seen it. Oh! No shot, bro. Do I have gear on this Dido? Oh my god. I think you had a ring proc or something. I think you just hit me for 180,000 active skill with Sebutai. I feel like Gorgo is still just the best overall Garrison. It's like... Dang. Yeah, Dido I think is just a little too old. I mean, guys, oh my god. That's just not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. Now, is there any place for Archer Garrisons? Let's see. Any place for Dido with Hector. Let's see if it can even do well into the inf rallies. I'm gonna guess that this still loses. I think it's just too outdated. Yeah, I mean, I've got all the gear on. Why does she do so bad? Does she just not have enough stats? Like, whenever they take skill damage, I mean, 2,000 damage factor. Also reduces skill damage dealt by 5 nearby enemy troops. Okay, well, this is why it sucks into Kaz, bro, because it's like everything is reducing skill damage it takes. But also, it's still lost to the skill damage rally, so... I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright, let's see. Wow, it's still losing. Yeah, there is no place for this Garrison, bro. Oh my god, it's getting slaughtered against Inf. Alright, so no Dido. Sorry. Is there anything else we should test? We already did a lot of the Gorgo tests, so I'm not, like, overly, you know, amazed by it. Or I guess interested in doing it again. I think as a baseline, it... Wait, oh, do you still have your... Oh, you don't have your swarm marches set up. Do you have field marches still? You know what we could test? Even if they're not fully geared, I know you might be missing an accessory or something. Can we test anti-swarm? That's what I want to test. So Gorgo Charles anti-swarm versus Gorgo Hector. I think that would be a really good test. Because a lot of the reason why I was, you know, I stopped using Toku is because it was too easily swarmable. So we could test Gorgo, or I guess Gorgo Toku, Gorgo Charles, and Gorgo Hector. Wow, that's a lot. Where is my my Charles? Right? Is that what I'm looking for, Charles? Charlie! There we go, all the way at the bottom. Okay, so for now, just bring 5 marches and just all you do is swarm it. Alright, so don't do it yet, but we're just gonna do a 5 march swarm. And hold on. Alright, yeah, so just go around it and swarm it, and I want to see how each of these reports do. Miss Hope, what's good? Doing some Garrison testing right now. Yeah, you're good. Oh my god. It just deletes the tanking march. I think this will still lose. It definitely does a lot of damage to the first target, though. Yeah, definitely gonna lose. Alright, then we'll try Gorgo Toku after this. And then we'll do Gorgo Charles. Because honestly, if it's like kind of the same thing where it just kind of loses to swarms, then Gorgo Charles will still be used over Gorgo Hector. Gorgo or Hera for if main Garrison? Definitely not Hera, not anymore. Joined. Wait till I get there, and then you can start. And this is Gorgo Toku. And as far as that report goes, it did trade fairly well. But again, that's Raw Swarm, no Rally. Oh my god, bro, that Arthur. Who am I targeting now? BQ? Excuse me. I think this is gonna trade worse than the Hector. And then we'll try the Charles after this. And obviously there is some amount of randomness with which marches get killed, but in general I think it's kind of a safe bet to see. Yeah, that did significantly worse into a swarm. So, Severes, we took the same, dealt 257 with Toku, and dealt 447 with Hector. Alright, Charles. Don't let me down. Are you going to make me invest in Hector? This is... Don't do it, please. I want so badly not to invest in Hector. If Hector is better anti-swarm than Charles, I might actually just quit. Oh. All right. Whenever you're ready. Gorgo is the best primary garrison captain that you can have, yes. So Gorgo, and then you can run, what do you have? Xeno Flav? You can run Gorgo Xeno, I guess.
Way more high damage.
Yeah, the problem is it takes so much longer to kill one target.
And
What's up?
you guys are still testing.
Yeah. We're swarm testing right now. I don't even know who Gorgo is attacking right now. BQ, I guess?
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be a oh god, I'm gonna have to invest in this guy. No. Oh man. Oh, and as if on cue, Chatsky comes and gifts memberships, bro. Gosh dang it. Chad, I'm gonna have to invest in this stupid commander that I'll never use for field. Oh,
No, you
God, but thank you, man. Much love. I appreciate it. How was this report? Yeah, no. So, it did... So, hold on. Wait. Troop buffs? Wait, why do I only have a double relic of Charles? What? Okay, I don't know how it works. Anyway, I have double relic of Charles, but I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have changed it. As far as anti-swarm, it did much better. It did also kill the QSHYC first, but who knows, man. Yeah, we are testing though, and obviously I appreciate it. I gotta do, oh my god, I gotta do 30 push-ups now, huh? Gosh darn it. So, Chad, a few things you might have missed. Actually, here, real quick, Slick, you're still in voice, right? Can we show Chad the AOE from Sargon? Because I know he'll want to see it. And I know it's not fully geared up because we're doing Garrison testing now, but Chad, you got to see this. All right, just bring out the marches. All right, so now I have no artifact, right? No artifact. So this is going to be a inf Sargon, right, with Achilles secondary, and this does some dirty things. This does some absolutely dirty AOE, bro. Watch this. Boop. Oh god. It's so gross. I really hope this March is good, man. The only problem is, and I was trying to have this conversation a little bit earlier with some people in stream. The only issue is that in order for you to run this combo, you pretty much have to make it so that you're not running whatever Arthur with Achilles, and that's tough. But yeah, so if this had actual, you know, an artifact on it, this would be crazy. People were on Apo stream were clowning Chisco for saying invest in Sargon. I guess it finally paid off. Yeah, maybe. Have all the marches hit and run Achilles expertise. Get that proc. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's gonna be absolutely wild. Like, and it's spreading odd debuff to every target, right? So if we go ahead and look at the battle report, that's troop buffs. If we look at the battle log, by the time we're on, I don't know, whatever. So we hit here, we're already at 12%. If you go all the way down here towards the end of it, I mean, everyone's taking skill. So 21% skill damage increase over here. And then look at the rage gain, bro. Look at the rage gain. Obviously, I don't think you would run Horn on this march. I'm running Horn, but obviously you get enough from Burning Blood to where you're pretty much capping out. So you can really min-max this march to where you pretty much don't run Feral Nature. Obviously, you don't run Horn, and you're just generating rage like a madman through through the combo attacks. And yeah, it's wild. It's wild what this stuff can do. I really hope this March does end up being good, but I am worried about splitting up, you know, what I can't even think Arthur and Achilles, because we did some total output testing too, and it was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so this was the total output test. And Chad, if you don't know what the total output test is, basically where you're not targeting, but you're hitting as many things, where you're not getting targeted and you're still hitting things with AOE. And you can see the difference of just the raw damage that it does versus Arthur Philip, right? So this is the same test with Philip, and it did, I mean, 60,000 more sub wounds. So this March is going to be good, guaranteed. I don't love Achilles as a commander per se, but just his combo ability really just kind of elevates him. So Arthur Hector, oh man, okay, well, you convinced Lilith, all right? I know you got some secret DMs with him. I'm sure you convinced them to give me 1,000 more gold heads, so I can go ahead and max 4 commanders in the next 4 months, all right? God, I'm upset. I'm upset. All right, I gotta do your push-ups, dog, and then I was actually gonna go take a break. Whew. All right. Also, I gotta move my chair now. I'm still waiting on the updated the camera. I gotta get the camera going. All right. Whew. Ooh, all right, that's 30. Huh. Also, I'm officially going to have to invest in a commander that I gave a rating of 3.5 out of 10. I gave Hector a 3.5 out of 10, and I'm going to have to invest in him. God, my morale is broken. Morale is absolutely shattered. Whew. All right, I think, though, that I'm going to pop out of this thing, unless anybody wants to, hold on. Yo, is there anything else that you want to test, or can we call the testing there? Said we're good? Yeah. We can try the 5v5 test one more time. Oh no, we don't have gear on anymore. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we pretty much figured out what we wanted to figure out. So, Chad, we actually ran the 5v5 earlier in the stream. I didn't see the skill firing off like crazy. Can Achilles fire expertise every 10 seconds because the damage factor mitigates from the AOE? I really didn't see that. In fact, we ran a 5v5, and obviously there's a lot of randomness, but we ran it with Arthur and Achilles, and then our opponent was running Arthur Philip, and the Arthur Philip actually won twice out of 3 times. So gear doesn't matter, just see frequency of the Achilles. We can try it. Slick, if you want to go ahead and try the 5v5 even without the gear, we'll run it up. I'll actually focus on the Achilles and then look at the battle report. Discord, broski? In your Discord or mine? All right, we can try it though.
You wanna focus on caves first?
Yeah, so I want to see. Let's just run the normal 5v5 like we did it, and I guess don't target him last. You can target him somewhere in the middle. So I guess target him third. Have Achilles targeted second or third? Okay, so according to Chad, second or third, it should fire off all the time. So we'll go 2 archers. We'll do the same thing we did last time. So you go ZL, then you go QSH, and then we'll do the Arthur next, okay? So ZL, QSH, Arthur, and then I guess Skippy or BQ, either one. All right, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I think I'm getting crushed. I also think I swapped off your ZL way too early.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's fine. The goal of this, I don't even have a gear on, I think, some of these marches, but the goal of this is just to see how much damage the, or see how many times the Arthur procs. I didn't kill a single march. All right, gear matters. Gear matters. All right. Let's see. I want to go ahead and look at the Arthur report here. So this is the Arthur report. Battle data? No. Battle trends, battle log, QSH. All right. So battle log. Our side. Bro, what even is this? Okay. How long? As my voice is gone, how long does it take for me to fire off an axis skill? Was I not even attacking? Enemy -0, -0, -0? Oh, I guess I just didn't hit you with AOE. Interesting. So I guess these times when I proc my AOE here, this is when I use the active skill, right? Yeah, that is. Okay. Watch basic attack. Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, I see it. So we're gonna collapse all. So we start at turn 14. So turn 14. Where's it turn 14? Where do we deal data? Or where? So turn 15. So 15, 17. Okay, 24. But is this so? Hold on. I gotta really dissect this. So 15 is our side, and then our side again. We deal damage with the. Holy moly, bro. Too much here. Plan Spear. So this is the Plan Spear turn again. Hold on, there. 14, turn 14, you get the proc, doesn't show. No, 14, you procced it. Oh, my bad. 14, I procced it? How can you tell at 14 I procced it? Our side enemy? So I proc it here, and then it deals damage on 15? Is that what you're saying? Expertise doesn't show? Active skill, little star? Oh, I did not know that. It's going to cast Excalibur. Where do you see the proc? Am I missing it? Because you're doing damage? I do see that I'm doing damage here. I see 13, 14, but it seems like... I feel like I would do... Wouldn't I see it here? Divine Heritage. They lost 60 rage. I don't see it. At the bottom of 14? QSH skill. And it says that I'm going to cast Excalibur. Always fires off at 50% health, 25, 12, and 7. Maybe. I'm just trying to find the proc. That's all I mean, Chad. I'm probably pissing you off and scrolling right by it. I don't see it being procced here. I think this is when I started attacking the QSH. That's Arthur combo proc? Yeah. I don't entirely know. You know what? Honestly, Chad, what I feel like I should do is like go and watch the stream back in slow motion and just look at the Arthur march to see how many times it procs. Because I think I start attacking the QSH. That's the problem here. So some of the normal damage. I'm just trying to look for big enemy numbers, right? So here, I think I activated Arthur damage. Yeah, Arthur launched the pace attack. Okay. And then I think I also asked my skill, or cast my skill, yeah. Why she cast? Okay. Yeah, so going to cast the Plane Spear, which I think is good. So then I cast the Plane Spear on this turn, right? And you can tell because of this. So you know what, Chad? I'm just gonna look through the battle report because this is when I cast the Plane Spear right here. I did both on the same turn? That can't be possible. No way. I don't think I casted both on the same turn, did I? I casted this when I cast the so I cast this. Arthur, Lush Base Attack, Undying Fury. This is when I cast it, yeah, so cast Excalibur. Right? It overlaps? That's what? It overlaps with active skills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is still the Arthur active skill, though. This is just the Arthur active skill right here. I'm gonna look all the way at the bottom. Talent no quarter. QSH, Arthur, Divine Heritage. I mean, oh my god, bro. There's too much here. The Thrasher inscription. I don't doubt that it could overlap. I just don't think it happened here. Because it casts Excalibur. This is the Arthur active skill. That's it. Yeah, it was broken good when Blade tested it. Yeah, I bet. I just think it's these kind of turns, right? It's when I cast a skill, and then it's this turn, right, where the rage gain is just ridiculous. I am drunk. I will send the report. Hey Chad, go grab me a drink too, man. I gotta get on it, man. Holy, yeah. This is why I don't even know if Horn is needed on this march. It's just like the amount of rage that you gain. Yeah. Anyway, I could really dissect that, but I feel like I'm just making people mad on stream by missing it. Oh goodness. All right, we're gonna hop out of this. Yeah, please do send a report though. I am definitely interested. And I'm not gonna put you guys through this, but I gotta do baller runs. So hold on. That I'm gonna do off stream. I learned from my first stream doing baller runs that is definitely not what you guys want to see. Trust me. Oh, wait. Whoops. I think this goes over here. So, Chad, go ahead and send me the report and send me exactly what turn, and then I will happily look at it. Okay, and then Route 2 is over here. Also, I gotta update the push-up counter. Gotta take credit. All right. And again, Chad, thank you for the gifted memberships, Doug. And I don't disagree with you that Achilles is good. I just never thought he was like quite as busted. But if he is really proccing that active skill more than I thought, then I'm, maybe he's better than I thought. Yo, what's up? You sent it? Oh, you sent it on Discord. I see. Playing Spear, dueling. First proc turn 19, second proc turn. Wow, only 2. Murder Ball targeted last, targeted second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's proccing once a skill cycle, essentially. I see it. You guys don't see it on game or in game. Did you send it in game? Maybe you did. All right. Okay. So go ahead. Wow, did you? Okay, so I see you tested it. So this is when I guess you got swarmed here by yourself. Battle log. So you said it doesn't show, right? So I'm just gonna look for enemy unit changes that spike. So you take a hit. So this is just so look at the corner report. Okay, so battle log. All right. So right here. You fire it. Yep, so that makes sense. So you fired on turn 11. And then what do you fire here? I think you fired again here. But this is probably like your natural active skill. Yeah, the question is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, this is definitely the Play and Spear. Yeah, so you cast Play and Spear. So you cast it on 11. Cast it on 11. You cast it on 16, but then you cast it again on 18. Yeah, so I guess this is another Play and Spear. Yeah, this is another Play and Spear. My goodness. I see. Yeah, because you cast it here too. So you cast it on 16, 18, and 11. And then you said another one on 31. Kane, you're wrong. You have to create an OnlyFans for us? What? Hey, come on, get out of here. So pretty much anytime there's a spike. So we got 18. We have 23. 25. Wow, 23 and 25. Yep, 23. 25. Yeah. Okay, it's proccing a lot here. I don't know. I don't know the scenarios. I guess this is when it got targeted last. Because it's definitely proccing a lot here. Yeah, interesting. Plane Spear was triggered this turn. Yeah, I mean, crazy. 3 expertise casts in 31 seconds. That's as fat. That is faster than Joan. Yeah, it is faster than Joan. When I was testing it, I didn't get that, which is weird. But I don't know. Well, I think this commander, I just need to watch it instead of look through the battle reports, because sometimes I swear those battle reports confuse the hell out of me. But also, chat, sometimes I don't understand why it would proc more, you know? Like, why? The damage factor should be the same. The only thing is, it's like, why would it being hit with more AoE matter when it's like a total damage that you take, right? Because if we look at Cav, if we just look at the skill, right? I guess when it gets hit with smite damage, it doesn't do anything, or normal attacks, it doesn't do anything, right? All incoming skill damage, combo attack, and counterattack damage reduced by 10% or 15%. Yeah, I really don't know. Why would it be in a duel scenario this procs less? Is that just because more of the damage is made up of normal attacks, right? Just straight normal attacks? I actually don't know. Man. Is it damage factor? Is damage factor the same if you get hit with 400k March or a 10k March damage? Really? So if I have 10,000 troops left in my march and I attack you with a 2500 damage factor active skill, it still counts? Just as a damage factor? Now we're getting this parts of the game that I just don't understand, man. I'm just gonna max it and use it in the field. All right, that doesn't make any sense to me. What? Man, that's crazy. If that's true, then yeah, I mean, QSHs are gonna proc that thing like mad. Interesting. So I guess as a 1v1, if the march that you're hitting is always your health, then it's high. But if you're getting hit with a bunch of low health marches, then it's insane. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's something I did not know. So I learned something today. All the skill and combo AoE. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of it. So now it's the meta to... Wait. So wait, Chad. So does this mean that it's meta to retreat your marches back to your city at low health? So that you're not firing other people's active skills, so you shouldn't sad face, right? Is that what it means? Is that what it means? So I can refresh on yellow, right? Okay, because I don't want to proc Achilles in the open field, right? So we're good. We're good. All right. My goodness. True. Oh god, another 5. Oh man. Goodness. It's the enemy health. Yeah, so Chad, that's exactly what I mean. So as the enemy, not my health, but as the enemy, right? Like I should retreat, meaning like, you know.
Also means you shouldn't like target low marches technically.
Yeah, so you want to keep low health marches alive on the field? That's funny. Oh.
It's kind of like
goodness, man. Goodness.
Red marches.
Yeah, so it's like Arc. Nobody kills the low marches. All right, that's funny. All right, Chad, I'm gonna do these last 25, dog, and I appreciate all the support and teaching me something today because I did not know that. And then I'm gonna go take a break. So hold on, gotta move Gotta move the chair out of the way. All right. 25. Woo. All right. We are good. We are good. All right, brother man. Yo, Chatsky, seriously appreciate your support on today's stream, and I did learn something. I will upgrade my rating of Achilles from it because I was a 6.5 out of 10. I'll upgrade it to a 7.5 out of 10. I still am not convinced that it'll be better than the combo march coming in 2 months, just out of caution. But it is better than I thought, and I will say that the synergy with Arthur is absolutely amazing. So much love, bro. I'm gonna see if there's anyone else to raid. Although, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Apo probably just turned on the stream now. Whew. Also, I realized that I'm not sitting in my chair, but it's fine. Shajar does give you health, healing, and a lot of normal damage bonus. Yeah, so that would be interesting. Shajar primary, Achilles secondary. Oh god. Oh god. Man, so we got Shajar Achilles, we have Sargon Achilles, and then we've got obviously Arthur Achilles. Dude, I guess this is just like an insanely versatile commander. I don't know, it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Oppo, alright? Go ahead and show him love, and thank you, Chadsky, for your support, as well as, learn something today. We will see. Alright, guys, cheers. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?